What is up, guys? Milk here, and today we're back in action playing some Feed the Beast Infinity. It's going to be freaking amazing. If you guys enjoy, make sure to go and click the like button. I'd really appreciate it, and it helped me out tremendously. So, last time we made a bunch of boilers. I've actually made more boilers. Before we had 15, now we have 27. The reason I did is we could actually probably fit another row of boilers on each side and make it 33, but I kind of wanted to fill out most of this wall, and what I've done is I filled out most of the wall. I've moved the tanks over here. This was full, so we actually lost a lot of hooch in the process. And then also, I got these guys, and we were facing a problem where we weren't actually pulling the steam out fast enough, so we're going to probably have to use tesseracts. So this guy is completely filled. If I empty this guy actually fills up almost instantaneously. Like, we make so much steam, it's ridiculous. So one way to combat the actual pulling out of steam that so it's perfectly fine is I've actually made super laminar fluid ducts, which have unlimited transfer. Also, I thought I had to like pull out of this, but I guess I don't have to use any servos. I ended up making a crap ton of resonant servos because I was going to put like one resonant servo on each one of these guys, but turns out I don't need it. They just automatically fill up with steam. Now I might end up having to still pull out the steam with resonant servos. I'm not sure, but end up filling this guy instantly. So yeah, the super laminar fluid ducts, which I've never used before, actually work out really, really well. So yeah, we have 27. Now these guys fully heated up. They're not all fully heated up because I obviously made these 6 more on each side, and they're just kind of slowly doing their thing. Some of the middle ones are heated up, and then some of them aren't because they've done like some kind of weird chunk loading thing to where they kind of break, which is kind of unsettling. Like, I think, no, that guy's fine. I don't know. One of them should probably is not heated up fully. Maybe they are. I don't know. But they do like some kind of weird thing where I load into the base, and they're not like, they're kind of like broken apart, but they just look like that, and they're not actually broken apart. So yeah, we're making some hooch. Now we're actually making hooch right here. I've moved it into the center. I think it looks much better right here. Let's come over here. Now, some people suggested I use something called a beast base upgrade, which I have actually never heard of before. But it kind of like interdimensionally links 2 barrels together like they're one barrel. So I have the ones in the overworld linked with these guys, and as you can see, we have a full barrel filled with poisonous potatoes, pretty much. A full barrel filled with normal potatoes. Actually, I guess we have 0 potatoes. What is this right here? This is poisonous potatoes? Yeah, it's poisonous potatoes. I guess our overworld thing is just doing its thing. And then we have a full barrel filled with sugarcane. So we don't have to actually tesseract it over here. This actually works out much better. The B-Space upgrades are actually really, really cool. I can't believe I've never actually used them before. Let me come down here. I wish I could show you the upgrade, but I've kind of like blocked this whole area off here. Let me go ahead and kill this guy. As you can see, it has this little thing on it. That means it's interdimensionally linked with another barrel, which is really cool. So, I played with turbines. I made 2 max-size turbines, not these guys. I mean the steam advanced generators, not turbines. I made 2 max-size steam advanced generators, but these guys suck. Advanced generators require so much steam. Each steam advanced generator makes 25,000 ARF tick, but it requires like 20,000 millibuckets of steam a tick just to keep it running, which is ridiculous because each turbine can make like 20,000 ARF tick and only require like 1,600 millibuckets. So we're going to switch to turbines. They are a little bit more expensive. Well, I wouldn't really call them expensive. The only reason I say they're expensive is because someone gave me all that vibrant alloy, so I made 2 max-size steam turbines like super easy. Like these guys, if you have unlimited vibrant alloy, they're really, really easy. So I've been making some of these guys right here. So we're going to run, we're running one 80 blade turbine, which uses 200 millibuckets of steam, and then we're going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we're going to run 10 1,600 millibuckets. So that's going to be 16,000 plus 2,000. So that's going to be 18,000. Yeah, so that's 18,000 millibuckets of steam. Our guy right here, each one of these boilers makes 720 millibuckets of steam. Sorry, this episode is kind of mathy. Each one of these guys makes 720 times 27 is 19,000. So we could actually do another turbine, but I'm going to keep it a little under what the max is just because sometimes these guys might break or something weird might happen. So we're about 1,000 millibuckets under. I might end up having to need to actually take out a couple turbines. I haven't fully tested this, so I don't know if it's going to work 100% of the time, but the turbine should make more than enough power. I think this makes 24, and then each of these guys make like 19.5. We'll just say 20. So 20, 40, 60, 120, 160, 200, and then this should make 225. So we should have around 225. I'm just going to say 220 probably. Around 220,000 RF a tick once these guys are fully made. Now, I actually don't have enough resources to make all these guys. I think for today, we're probably only going to make this middle one and then maybe these two side ones. The reason I don't have enough is because it requires a crap ton of Enderium, like a literal crap ton. Also, a bunch of the guys gave me some cyanide because I needed it to actually make these. So thank you very much for the cyanide. Let's go ahead and head back home here. Yeah, so we need to make all the turbine stuff. So we need 80 blades for the middle one. I'm just going to show you guys. I'll probably do this off camera. But like this is a blade right here. It just requires cyanide and 2 iron ingots. We need some rotor shafts, which is the same thing. We need a bunch of turbine glass. So we're going to have to make all that. And then let me go ahead and actually put all of this stuff in here. And we have plenty of cyanide thanks to the guys on the server. Let me go ahead and grab one. We'll grab 1, 2, nope. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to make a bunch of glass. Let me go ahead and make some turbine glass. Boom. We should have that. There we go. And then we want to make another thing of that. There we go. So we have 2 stacks of glass. I'm probably actually going to need a bunch more. This is we're going to require so much glass. It's going to be absolutely freaking ridiculous. So let me go ahead. We're going to need a rotor bearing as well. I guess I might as well make these guys on camera. Also, I learned something. I didn't know that the actual and big reactors, the turbines, you have to put these things on to like absorb the energy. I guess they're the bearings or something. I'm not sure exactly what they're called. Made out of Enderium blocks, but you can actually calculate what you need to use for that, and I'll show you guys here in a minute. Okay, so let me make all this stuff, and then we're going to come back and build that middle reactor right there. Okay, so for this first reactor, we're going to need something called a turbine rotor bearing. Let's just go ahead and stick that guy right there. Then we will need to actually stick these shafts and have it go all the way up the center through this guy. So we'll need 13 of these guys since these are 15 tall. Now, this middle one right here actually doesn't need to be this tall, but I wanted it to be this tall just because the rest of them are. So it's kind of like a symmetry thing. This can be like 4 blocks shorter, but we're going to go ahead and just leave it like that. And then we're going to need to add 80 rotor blades. So let's just go ahead and put these guys like so. Okay, so we have 72 rotor blades. That just means we need 8 more. So let me go ahead and place these guys right there. So we have 80 rotor blades. This is actually the max size turbine that you can make because you can only have 80 rotor blades because each of these guys, each blade does 25 millibuckets of steam, and then you can only do a max of 2,000 millibuckets of steam. So if you do 80 times 25, it should equal 2,000. And then we're going to need to fill up the rest of this actually with glass. So let me go ahead and do this. Now, we do have a builder's one, so it makes building this a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and do this guy. Yeah. And then we're going to actually have to input the steam in here. Now, I still don't know exactly how I'm going to do the steam part because we're going to have to get, like, I think this can't pull out fast enough for it to go in here. Okay, so I finished the glass here. Next up is we need the Enderium. This is the max amount of Enderium I have. Actually, we have a little bit more at the base, but it's only going to be enough to really do one of these guys and maybe partial of one more. But anyways, so we need actually 37 Enderium blocks. Each of the Enderium blocks can consume up to 55 millibuckets of steam and produce, I think it's like 610 RF a tick. So yeah, 37 should times 600 and some should turn out to be around whatever, I guess like 24,000. I can use 32 Ludicrite blocks, and then that would actually be better. But Ludicrite blocks are actually twice as expensive as Enderium, so I don't have enough for that right now. So yeah, this should be good. This is 8, 16, 24, 32. Then we need 37, so this is going to be 36. Let's see. 30. Yeah, we'll do that. Sure, why not? Okay, so this is 35, 36, and then 37. Okay, so that should be 37. That should be the amount of Enderium blocks that we need. Now, I tried to do some mix matching. Like, I tried to use instead of, like, because it isn't exactly 37 Enderium blocks. It's like 36, and then you need to do, like, partial. Like, I don't know. I tried to use some gold blocks and stuff like that, but it didn't work out quite as well. We might as well just do all of Enderiums, and that way we get to keep the same materials and stuff, too. So, there we go. Let's just go ahead and close this up. Next up is we need a controller. And it's formed up, which is sweet. So we need a controller. Get out of here, you stupid zombie. There we go. We need a controller. Let's go ahead and stick that guy there. And then I figured we could put the steam thing. Let me go ahead and kill this guy in the back. And we should be able to do some kind of like maybe some meaty steam frequencies or something. But there we go. So this is fully filled up. We have 80 blades. We should anyways. 200 millibuckets will be fine. We want to disengage coil so it speeds up really fast. So now we need to figure out our actual steam issue. So I have some more super laminar here. Let me go ahead and grab some tesseracts. Boom. Okay, so receiving fluid, and then we're going to do that like that. And that should be good, right? So let's go ahead and turn it on. Okay, so this should be at a consistent 200 millibuckets if it's getting 2,000 millibuckets a tick, but it doesn't look like it is. Man, I wish I could control this better. We might have to like just take the steam directly from these and then to put it into the turbine. Like, are we losing steam right now? No, we're not losing steam. See, I don't know exactly how we're supposed to get this to work. I'm going to have to play with it a little bit and then let this guy kind of heat up, and then we'll see like at what the final rate is. But this should be around 1800 RPM, which is a sweet spot, and it should produce around 24,000. If we use the Ludocry blocks, it'll produce around 28,000, so it's like a 4,000 RF increase, which would be good over across like all of these guys. It wouldn't be 4,000 for these because these only produce 19,000. It might be like 21 or 22. But yeah, it would still be a nice increase, but we'll have to wait until we're super rich for that. Okay, we're back. So this is a couple hours later. I've been kind of waiting for the steam in this guy to actually start working. I've been doing some stuff here and there, but the steam boilers are almost, I think the minimum is about this right here, 750 or so. So yeah, they're heating up very, very nicely, which is good, very, very good. And I think this side is even hotter, right? Yeah, it's at 800. And we've almost have a full thing of hooch. This guy is producing hooch very, very well. Almost 5,200 buckets, which is pretty good. So that means we're definitely producing 10 of these guys is definitely enough to produce enough hooch for all of the steam boilers, and we can even do more steam boilers in the future if we wanted to. This guy has been fully operational for a while now, so what I've done is it looks like each one of these retrievers does about 1,000 millibuckets a tick. So I have about 2,000, or maybe it just one of these guys wasn't enough, but two of them is. So this is somewhere in between, I guess, 1,000 to more, 1,000 or more per receiver right here. So yeah, what I did was actually connected the super laminar fluid ducts all the way from over there to under here. I'll show you guys. As you can see, we have it going from here, from right here, and then it comes all the way across, and then we're having it go on to most of these guys. I don't have enough super laminars yet. They're decently expensive. And I don't have enough stuff to actually finish the rest of these turbines. I could probably finish one more, but I actually need a bunch of enderpearls to make Enderium and stuff like that. So I think what we're going to try to do is actually get our replicator system online and try to make it a little bit better. But as you see, this is about the max RPMs. It's been sitting here for a long time, and it produces 24,000 RF a tick. The rest of these guys will produce 19,000 RF a tick. So yeah, we will be running in the power here pretty soon. The thing is, though, is this replicator system is going to use a freaking lot of power. It's going to use a lot of power. So that's pretty good. I'm glad we actually did the steam boilers because it's a lot easier to do the steam boiler. Well, okay, it's not easier, but the steam boilers are more easily, I guess, easier to automate because we don't have to have unlimited yellorium. We just need unlimited potatoes pretty much and sugarcane. So we're pretty much running this turbines off of potatoes and sugarcane, which is pretty cool. Let me go ahead and I'm going to grab a tesseract. We're going to put a tesseract, let's see, right there, boom, and then we are going to say meaty lock, there we go, receiving power. There we go. So receiving power, these guys should have energy now. Yep. And I've made a redstone flux duct, so I figured we might as well upgrade while we're at it too. So this has a thing. What I want to do is put some upgrades in here. Let's go ahead and do, how many upgrades do I have? I have a little bit of speed upgrades. Let me go ahead and do the max amount of speed upgrades that we can, just to see how much this is actually going to use. Let's do 4. So this should use, actually, I don't know. Let me go ahead and start pulling this out right here as well. Let me go ahead and grab some resonant servos. We shall grab the resonant servos. Boom. It should start putting it in here, right? Yes. Okay. And this is using, okay, it uses about 1600 RF a tick when it's fully maxed out. So, you know, that's actually not that bad. We're going to be using about 6000 RF just producing the plasma. So that's a little crazy, I think. Let's see, let's go ahead and do that. And we can also add more of these matter decomposers if we don't think it's fast enough. There we go. So this is doing 1600 RF a tick. And then let's go ahead and come over here and check to see what our power draw is over here. I mean, this is producing way more than enough, but I just kind of want to see if it's doing anything noticeable. No, not really. It's sitting about the same. Okay, that's fine. 2000 steam, which is good. Yeah, so it seems like that seems fine. So 6,000, that means we have 18,000 more RF to go before we use pretty much the majority of that single one right there. This is going to be producing plasma, as you can see. Why you no have stone inside of you? Oh, is this like eating the? Wait, what the heck? What is it doing? Okay, can this seriously not feed this fast enough? That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, I guess, wow. I never actually expected this to be a thing. Let me go ahead and just do, let's do, no, what is this? This is redstone. Let's do impulse item ducts. I guess we will just tell this to output right here as well. I mean, I don't know. This seems a little convoluted, but you know, it'll be fine. Let's just go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna do that right there. This might be able to feed everything a little fast enough. I have no idea. Let's see, boom, and then boom. Okay, so it seems like we can't actually feed cobblestone fast enough. I could do more extraction or whatever, but I'm sure this will be fine. Okay, so we're making plasma. Now we just need to stick the plasma inside of this guy. So let me do matter transport pipe. Don't I have more? I thought I had more. Matter network cable. Let's just go ahead and do matter transport pipe. It should, yep, okay. Yep, there we go. That's exactly what I want to do. We are going to do some of this right there. Some of this right there, and then some of that right there. And this is going to start filling up with plasma, which is really cool. And then I have some more tanks, so we can actually do some more tanks like right here. There we go, like so. And then make it look all nice and flush and fancy, and that's exactly the way I want to do it, is make it look super fancy. Boom, boom. Like so, there we go. And then this is just the matter replication system, so we still have a lot more things to do. I guess we can make the middle one maybe the pattern storage. I'm still not 100% sure how we want to do it. And then maybe the bottom could be the replication. So for the pattern storage, I actually don't have the patterns on me, but we could go ahead and just kind of make this a normal network. It looks like I need some more matter cables as well. Let me work on this for a little bit, and I will be back, and we'll see what we have. Okay, we're back. So I have changed this guy a little bit. We have all of the matter dust actually going into the center, and I've kind of moved this all down and kind of like organized it and made it a little bit better. I think it looks pretty neat, and we are slowly gaining plasma. Underneath here, we have the plasma going right there. So what I want to do is we are going to, how do I want to do this? I guess I could stick these guys like this. I made 23 of these guys right here. Now this is severely overkill. Like I don't think I'll ever, no, that is not what, no, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Nope, that is not what I want to do. Yeah, so 23 of these replicators is ridiculous. Like, this means I could make, I guess, 23 stacks of anything at the exact same time. Oh, man, I keep messing this up. Dang it. Let me just do it this way. This is probably the better way anyways. We're just going to do this. Yeah, this will be better. So the reason I have them facing this way is because we'll be able to do the actual the plasma right here. I could you know what? We're just going to do the matter transport pipe. Actually, it might look better if we just used normal pipes. Also, what I'm curious about is, does this work? Like, if I do a matter network switch right here, does that work? If that works, then that's actually really, really cool. It looks like I need some more matter network switches right here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. And then I have 6 more replicators, so we're going to do the replicators right here. There we go. And yeah, this is way more than we'll ever need. 26 replicators is ridiculous. Or 20, let's see, 6, 12, 24. 24 replicators. And then down here is going to be the pattern storage, and then also where we do all the other stuff. I haven't actually made the pattern storage requirement required. This right here, everything I've just did has taken freaking forever to do. But I think what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I've been working on this for a while now, since like 8 a.m. It is now 12. So about 4 hours plus all the stuff I did yesterday, which was like doing this, replacing all this, which was another like 4 to 5 hours. The building these guys take a long time. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to go and click the like button. I really appreciate it. Help me out tremendously, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And this guy is working out fantastically. Okay, so I've been working on this for a while. This is like, I don't know, a little while later, and I told it to make a crap ton of nether quartz. And we definitely don't have enough power. I ran out of juice like as I was making this, but it does make stuff decently fast, and it works decently well. I don't have all the pattern storage done. The whole thing isn't done yet, but this is exactly what I wanted. Look at this. This amount of nether quartz is going to be plenty for what we need. No more mining for me. Also, if anyone else on the server wants to use this to replicate anything, feel free. The only thing you got to do is, if I don't have a pattern of it, you got to make a pattern. So you just throw 5 items in here. It should go to one of these right here. Then it'll show up. So yeah, I think it's pretty sweet. I still need to make a portal though, so yeah. But anyways, this is exactly what I just wish I could do, like Enderium or something. That would be really sick. Unfortunately, I can't. Also, I was thinking I need a way to actually suck out all of this stuff, so maybe using item pipes or whatever, and have it go into like a central chest. I think that would be really sick.